Well, hello race fans, and welcome back to another edition of the Race Across America Daily Report. I'm your host, Jarek Wilhelmsen, and I'm here at our time station in Effingham, Illinois, which is just a couple hundred miles past the Mississippi River. Now, speaking of the Mississippi River, there's an old saying in RAAM: the race doesn't really start until you cross the Mississippi River, and that's proving to be true this year. Now, this year, we've had a slight detour because of flooding that's come from the river. Our Media 2 video journalist, Allison Otto, gives us a report on that. Allison?
Hi, and welcome to day 8 of the men's solo competition of the Race Across America. We're outside St. Peters, Missouri, where the course had to be rerouted 19 miles due to flooding. We checked in with some of the racers and their crew to see how the flooding impacted their race strategy.
I don't like to ride when I'm like trotting along, like, you know, with a really low power. So it'll be good to get a little break.
If everything goes right, don't expect any problems. Randy's focused on riding. As long as the crew's doing their job and navigating, I expect it to go okay. But any changes is always a worry, because when that happens, things can happen. So any change is always a concern, but I think we're ready.
Oh, I just wish we could have just ride straight on through this disruptive. Oh well.
We're about 2/3 of the way done.
Hey, thanks a lot, Allison. Now, one thing that's important with RAAM is attention to detail, especially when it comes to following the route. A missed turn can cost your team several additional miles and might even potentially cost the race. Our Media 3 video journalist, Michael Helmstead, gives us a report on a team who encountered just that issue.
Thanks, Jarek. Mike Helmstead here on the edge of the rolling hills of Missouri, where two teams have been battling out of Kansas. Spirits remain high as teams like Donate Life Organ Recyclers remember what they're riding for.
We're an 8-person team doing this for the first time. Our cause is organ transplant awareness and information. And actually on our team, my wife is a living kidney donor to another lady, Stacy Beatty, on our team, who is the recipient. So to our knowledge, we're the first team that's ever gone across RAAM where we have an organ donor and an organ recipient on the same team.
The River Riders had a roller coaster day as a detour took them 40 miles off course. They gained some time with the strong tailwinds, but then were held up by a long train.
Here we got lost. It's one of the sharp turns, I guess, and they just went the wrong way, so we got a little bit behind because we had some fun in the mountains. We killed it.
As Team Life Changers crossed from Kansas into Missouri, I caught up to the youngest rider to ever attempt the race across America.
I'm Elizabeth Eaton, and I'm part of Team Life Changers.
Go, Ben!
He's the second youngest male, and he's 14 years old. And he's been doing mountain biking for a long time, so he's really good at doing hills. I'm the youngest female to attempt RAAM. It's really exciting knowing that I've been able to be a part of this. And kind of scary though, because no one else has done it, so I'm the first. I just wanted to spend time with my dad and be able to exercise with him, so then I was able to do this.
It's wonderful to be a family when you ride RAAM. We've got a wonderful team, a husband and wife team, father-son team, father-daughter team, and also a crew with his daughter. And we have 3 generations with the Bennetts. And you become a team when you ride together, you train together, and you work for a cause bigger than yourself.
Back on the road with Media Team 3 for the Race Across America, I'm Mike Helmstead. It's all yours, Jarek.
Thanks a lot, Michael. Well, folks, we have a tight race going on with our top 5 solo cyclists. And today, our streaming video unit was able to capture some of that competition between 3rd and 4th place. So, Rochelle Lucas, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we have in store for tomorrow?
Hey RAAM fans, an exciting day today and late night too as we caught up with the contenders for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place over at Time Station 43. They are going to be the ones to watch over the next 24 hours because it's really close. And speaking of the next 24 hours, we have 3 states and 446 miles to go. So we are going to be live streaming to you from those time stations as we make our way to Annapolis tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Rochelle. Looking forward to it. This year, we have a young cyclist who has taken a commanding lead at the front of the race. Our Media One video journalist, Andrew Otto, takes a look at Kristoff Strausser as he stays cool, calm, and collected as he races towards Annapolis.
Hey everybody, I'm in West Virginia today, off the banks of the Ohio River. Kristoff Strausser rode into West Virginia today, and as far as RAAM 2011, Strausser has developed an almost insurmountable lead. Crank by crank, he just keeps putting more distance between him and his competitors. You know, unlike a traditional stage race like maybe the Tour de France, this race does not afford the racers adequate rest time to recover after a hard effort. So it really becomes a contest of who can fade the least. And right now, Strausser is winning that contest. The only question that remains is, can he fade slowly enough to still beat Pete Panzier's 1986 record? Wednesday was a beautiful day for a bike ride. Kristoff Strasser's mind appeared not quite focused on record breaking. His girlfriend called.
She was asking me how is it going, and I told her that I am going to be happy when I am home again and when I see her again.
Like their rider, Strasser's crew is relaxed and also thrilled with his race.
He's a maniac. I think nobody has expected this, that he's so far from Marco Polo, and yeah, it's amazing.
Kristoff is in a rhythm, so he gets to sleep very early in the morning, so it's about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and there he takes a break for probably 1 hour, including changing his clothes and sleeping and such things. And during this time, we also take the break.
But today, part of the team also took a momentary break in seriousness during race time. They delivered McDonald's to those in Strasser's follow vehicle with a bite taken out of one of the Big Macs.
One bite, and with love, it says. Love.
Do they know that one bite is missing from the Big Mac?
No.
Strasser continued towards Annapolis on US 50 in West Virginia, the Appalachian Mountains challenging his effort to break Pete Panzier's record. But in the face of the challenge, at least he and his team seemed relaxed.
Thanks a lot, Andrew. We'll see if he can hang on till the end. Now that we've crossed the Mississippi River, the race is really starting to heat up. So make sure to check in on our website at www.raceacrossamerica.org to see the latest standings. And until then, we'll see you out there on the Race Across America.